All right, what is going on, everyone? This is Dylan with Bespoke. It is Tuesday the 2nd, and it's going to be a big day for me, Heidi, and Chris. We're going to be driving up to Chicago to go pick up Heidi's one of her cars that she's owned for a couple years now. It's just been sitting up there in Chicago in storage. We're going to make sure we get it all together. Have to do a couple little bits of maintenance to make sure it's drivable, and then we're going to drive it back, and it's going to be awesome, so stay tuned. Alright, so quick update in the shop. We've got this Audi right here. I think it's an A4 that we're just doing a routine oil change on. The GS300, the bagged one, that's been doing a ton of body work. We're now doing some electrical work right now, figuring out the wiring with the air ride system. We have the 458 Speciale getting its full service done. And Colton is over here in the corner. He has been cracking out this McLaren non-stop. We've got the downpipes on it. Now he's going through an oil change right now, just reinstalled the ECU. Car's gonna be absolutely legit once it's all said and done. We hope the customer loves it. We'll get some exhaust clips to you of it driving around once it's all done. On the side note, check out how sweet this is. The active arrow on this thing this is where it's up right now. It's at its most upright position. So when you're braking heavily, that's how far up this bad boy goes. And that's pretty nuts. That's like an insane amount of drag. I was reading a couple articles by McLaren when they were discussing how much drag and like downforce that wing produced, especially under like heavy braking speeds. And that's one of my favorite things ever. The new McLarens for me are my favorite supercars. I just think they're so unique and they sound wicked. So yeah, that's complete side note, but we're gonna keep you guys updated, and here we go.
Watch your head when you stand up.
Watch your
kind
head.
of right above your head.
Are you kidding me? He'd stand up and hit his head on that and it would break the rotor.
Yeah. Yeah, it couldn't go any further, could it? That tape wasn't there, could have.
Caleb, the handyman, on the job. Yo, I just want to put out there how like incredibly lightweight these bad boys are. These are, I think, a 20 by 10 or 20 by 11 inch wheel. Like, I'd have to look it up on how much they weigh, but with the actual tire on it, which are the Pirelli P0s, probably like 30 pounds tops, 40 pounds, not even, maybe 40 pounds tops. Like, they were unreal. It's running at 305, 3520, and I have the same tire and wheel size on my Camaro, and it's like 64 pounds a corner. So those are awesome. I need those for my car. Butterfly doors. Get it? Okay guys, so I had to step outside to make sure that you guys could hear me, but basically what Colton was doing in there with the 675 LT is after he reinstalled the downpipes and everything like that, got everything buttoned up, he also still had to change the oil. He went around and changed the oil, and now he's inside, and as you can hear behind me, he has to run the car through its paces in a way that it'll throw a check engine light and pop up as like a warning on the screen saying that conditions have not been met.
So it's got to be at a certain temperature, and then you use their menu switch to go over to vehicle info, and then you go to oil. You hit the setting to view the oil, and then you put your foot on the brake, and then you bring the RPMs above 2,000 after the oil temperature is above 172 degrees Fahrenheit. And when you bring it above 2,000, it'll give you a time setting for like 30 to 40 seconds. Then you keep the RPMs above 2,000 for 30 to 40 seconds, and it'll give you your oil level reading. And it's freaking goofy.
Sweet.
At first it said low, and then I heated up the oil a little bit and redid it, and it came back, jumped up like 2 more blocks, and came out good.
Groovy.
It was in the green the whole time.
We were supposed to leave at 2. It's 5:30. A little bit a little bit behind schedule, but I'd say we're not doing too bad. So far the trip has not gone to plan. We are currently shipping this, I believe it's an AC air vac unit, up to Chicago along with the trip that we're doing. I guess this control panel on the top we caught the wind and we thought it was bound down, and it kind of tore off, so we got it back on it. It was hanging by a thread, literally. We stopped at a gas station. Now we're trying to find some tape or new binds or something like that just to strap it all down and make sure it doesn't go anywhere in the 4-hour trip we have. Apparently we could have lost the whole module. But that's all right. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, also, Mako almost threw up on me, so thanks, Mako.
Hang on to George.
I just left my hotel room. I'm checking out right now. It is 9:30, and Chris and Heidi are coming to get me. Pretty easy drive last night, and then it turned interesting. As soon as we got into the city, saw a pretty bad accident on the highway. One car was just burned to the ground. I've never seen anything like that. Then they got me to my hotel, the City Suites Hotel, dropped me off, and now we're just hanging out right now. So here we are.
Alright, what do you have? Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Grab my bags.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Yeah, bye.
Have a good day. What up, what up?
Hey.
So Chris got me an Uber. We're now heading to Starbucks, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah, Starbucks right here. So, and then Chris, what's the next stage of the day?
Well, lucky for us, Heidi's car fired right up, so we don't have to switch the battery out.
Yes.
And we're gonna grab that, make our way over to Lombard, Illinois, which is a suburbia, Chicago, and pick up apparel for Bespoke, and then head over to Arnie's garage, Cannonball garage, to drop off the AC machine. So hold on, we gotta find our mask here. No, the blue goes in. I put it upside down.
Yeah, see where like I do.
The blue goes in.
It's so big.
I'm having like deja vu, really. They are seriously.
I'm pretty
serious.
positive you're wearing it wrong.
No, blue goes in. Your mom even said yesterday.
You're wearing it upside down.
You're upside down.
You are too.
No, I'm not.
No,
I've got the metal
his is
tag.
the same on both ends.
Oh.
Kind of.
Well, whatever.
So are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving it back. At least it started. That's good. I thought it wouldn't.